Hey, so I've been sitting on this train for a while, and I was thinking, man, it would be great to get that black box and get everybody else off the train and take it for myself. And I was wondering how to do it, and the answer was, well, all I have to do is summon my demon buddies to the front of the train and the back of the train, and, two-pronged assault, and suddenly everybody's moved off one way or another, and now the train is conspicuously less populated than it used to be. And, I think life is coming up pretty Reginald right now. What do you guys think?
You just Columbo'd it. You told us the mystery.
We're gonna figure it out ourselves.
And then we need to figure it out.
He's saying this
now.
to your face. He is actually standing in front of you, and he just said this to you.
We need to pierce his annoyance armor.
It was you.
Duh!
You
Wait, that means Gelato's gone. Where is she?
Oh, she's fine. I just kicked her off the train. She's harmless. Nice gal, honestly. I mean, she's fine for until heat exposure sets in, but you know what? Whatever. She's got a chance.
You monster!
It's nice not being on the train.
Yeah, so Drez, you actually do see Gelato maybe somewhere between you and the back of the train, and she is embedded in the sand, kind of comically.
Alarin must take
Cartoonishly.
personal offense to being beached up like some sort of fish out of water.
Okay.
I mean, that's literally like torturing somebody to death, you know. But if you're a fish, also if you're a person.
I've been listening and you figured it out. Congratulations. Have a cookie. He's got a cookie for you. It looks awful. I found it between the seats.
Don't mind the munching noises. I'm not eating that cookie.
So what is it about this black box that makes it so special that you decide you're going to be a number one asshole?
Look, I can't tell you that. I also don't know.
Oh,
I just
really?
know
Let me
if
guess. You
I
were
get
sent
my
here
hands
to
on
get
that-
it for somebody else, huh?
Nope, I'm here for it. I'm here for it for me. That's what I do. I take things for me. This whip, found it. This hat, made it. This jacket, killed a guy, kept it. It's a nice jacket.
Oh yeah, that is a really nice jacket. Can I see it for a second?
Nope. And he pulls out a gun.
Oh.
Guns exist, apparently.
I guess this is going to happen?
This is gonna happen. Roll for
Oops.
initiative. You guys are being
Oh,
attacked by a
nice.
halfling adventurer.
But I was gonna cast a spell. And it was gonna be
nope, roll for
I
initiative.
ruined that
He
with
is-
my bullshitting.
He is not going to be surprised here. Let's see. He is. Okay.
One.
So he
One.
goes first, and he is going to shoot you. Let's see. So that's. Okay. So what was your armor class again?
It is 17.
Okay. So he peppers you. I guess, do you want me to show these rolls or no?
No.
Okay. So you get hit by what looks to be, your character has no idea what it is, but you just got hit by a bunch of metal bits. That's a little low. Sorry, I don't know. The gun is homebrew. So you take 15 damage as just metal bits pepper you. Plink off your
Ouch.
armor and it hurts. It hurts a lot.
Like buckshot?
Yeah, he hit you with a
blunderbuss?
yeah, a
basically?
blunderbuss. He has got like kind of early gun, no accuracy beyond about 5-10 feet, and then he tosses it away because it's out of ammo and he can't reload it, and then he's gonna pull out his whip. It's like, I thought that was gonna have a little bit more kick, but guess not. Okay, it is your turn, Alarin.
Okay. I'm going to create a major image, and it's going to pop up, like, right behind him.
Okay.
He has to make, let's see.
He has to make a wisdom save.
Right. And I'm going to have it that it is the desiccated tiki mummy body of the king he supposedly had taken the beach from.
Okay. Let me figure out.
And this thing can actually replicate the smells and... Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what saves he gets proficiency. What stats he gets proficiency in. It does not say here. Why not? That's dumb.
Actually, wait a minute. I don't see anything about wisdom savings throw on this. I think it's just like all-out illusion that everyone can see.
Okay, major image 5e. Let's see. Physical interaction with the image reveals it to be an illusion, because things can pass through it. A creature that uses an action to examine the image can determine that it's an illusion with a successful intelligence investigation check against your spell save DC.
But he has to inspect it.
Yeah, so he has to inspect it. That's weird. I like the old illusions better, where if you believed it existed, it was actually kind of real for you. Okay.
Huh.
Well, anyway, so you've created a mummified king thing?
Yeah, and I can't draw it with a mouse right now, but I actually was just gonna scribble in a circle, but it's like...
Okay.
That looks like, it looks like poop. Sorry.
Yeah, that looks atrocious.
I'm just coloring it in right now.
It's a No Man's Sky plant.
Yeah, it really is. Let me figure out. So he is...
Oh, now it's the Wicker Man.
So he turns around and he looks at it.
And I'm going to use cutting words to cut down whatever inspection he gives by a die 6.
Okay. He's like, what? And he's gonna like step forward, and he's gonna step back, and well, yeah, that's what he can do, because it's actually Dimitri's turn.
Alright. I guess I'm gonna do something a little bit different. And I'm going to basically... I'm gonna grapple this guy and attempt to shatter his arm.
Okay. Roll. Okay. He is going to resist arm shattering. He manages to resist you valiantly.
How? He is shrimp cocktail.
He rolled a 19 plus 1.
Damn.
Yeah. So you've got him grappled, but you didn't shatter his arm.
Oh, well, as long as I have him grappled, I don't care.
However, while you're holding him, a dagger sails through the window and thunks into him. Let's see. Let me figure out how much damage it does. Okay, so it just bares itself to the hilt, and he almost immediately just kind of loses all resistance. You've got a dying halfling in your arms. What do you do?
Huh.
Jeez, I don't know. This is Pieta all of a sudden.
Well,
Why did
first-
you do it, Reginald? You're going to have to answer for your crimes.
I don't have to answer shit. And he dies and it turns into ash at your feet.
Well,
I knew that was going to happen. Oh,
His hat, his
he was
whip, and his
imp.
pouch are there. And his coat. Like, his clothes are there. But you had an imp.
he was one of them all along?
Apparently, I get up and I don't know. I toss his body into side room real quick.
Well, it's mostly just, it's a pile of ashes at this point with just clothes.
I attempt to put on his hat.
It looks really silly. You know those, like, was it in Who Killed Roger Rabbit, the gorilla with, like, the really tiny hat? I think it's
Probably.
that. It looks like that. You were what?
What do you think, Ellerin?
I don't believe Gruk would approve of you clothing his body in that manner.
Oh. Well, I guess I'll consider the feelings of a dead ogre.
He's
Alright.
not dead. He's just suppressed.
No, I asked him. He's basically dead.
He is basically
Anyway.
dead. Anyway.
Well, I guess we found out who killed everybody. A little late, though. If he's here, we should continue to go through. Pardon me, illusion. We should go back and try to find out if everyone else is still okay.
Well, we know that he threw Gelato off. He told us.
Right. Well,
We have to save her. Find a place for her to go to somehow. I
I
know
don't think
that
it's possible.
I know that Vivi told us that we should try to get rid of everyone and take the train, but I feel
Technically, that is the correct. That does satisfy the requirement.
I just feel bad that we're no better than him. I don't even know anymore.
Well, what do you mean? We didn't kill them.
True, but he also wanted to take the train. His methods were just
I have reports.
Yeah, so I was gonna tell you that, and then I saw the halfling. So, we're down a car. So hopefully the vault wasn't in there.
We
Where
have to
the
go ask
hell is
Bungren.
Drez? Psychic communication with Drez time. Drez! Seriously, where is train car?
Where is anything?
What happened, my friend? You
I
were
look-
back here and now you're in desert? What hell?
I look at the coupling.
It is charred and rent and smashed. In fact, there's not much of this back platform you're on. It looks like something took a siege engine to it.
Drez, the connector is broken.
Well, you're up to date.
So cynical.
Okay. Well, either way, we have to retrieve Drez, unless we have some kind of ability to teleport him elsewhere. I don't know if Vivi would be capable of something like that.
We can do that whenever we want. You know the way that we got him here in the first place, right? Technically, Drez is my horse.
Oh, you mean you can just summon him? But what about Gelato?
Well, I don't know how this works exactly, but maybe Gelato can grab onto Drez while I summon Drez, and we can grab the both of them at the same time.
This seems incredibly unlikely.
What do you think? Do you think it's worth a shot? I mean, worst case scenario is Gelato is slightly more screwed than she already was, because then she'll be
True.
alone in the desert.
But what will we do about
Slightly?
what will we do about Morn?
That's all I amount to?
Morn and Brungren.
Well, to be fair, would you actually help her? Your altruism stat is like -3.
I have helped, like, everyone. I died helping the idiot that died.
Well, quiet now, Therese. The adults are talking. Hey, Therese.
I'm talking to God.
you can
He's
pray
judging
later.
me.
I mean, I don't know. Therese, can you conceivably think of a way to get back onto the train that doesn't involve me summoning you and that also gets Gelato on the train? Or is this the best bet we've all got?
So as you're saying that, you hear Vivi be like, Vivi pop on, actually. She's like, did you lose someone?
Well, actually, Vivi, a lot has happened since we were dropped off here. There are demons after the train as well,
Oh, dear.
and there's been a lot of bloodshed, not on our parts, not on ours. It turns out that we were able to vanquish the imp minion servant of whatever it was that was trying to get a suspicious object called the black box off the train. But there are a lot of people have died in the process. The one imp threw a good person who is just caught up in all this. And Drez, yes, he was thrown off as well.
Oh, I'm surprised to hear Drez is still alive. Well, that's great news. So what's the problem?
Oh, right. She didn't see Drez.
The problem is that both of them fell off of train. And we also kind of lost the dining car.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate, though it could be worse. Are they all right?
As
I don't
far
know.
as we know.
Trez, can you go check on Gelato and let us know if she's alive?
Is she alive?
She is alive and just kind of catatonic. Here, let me figure out.
She also lost a lot of weight and gained a lot of height.
Give me a second. Getting the proper scale on some of these.
Aspect ratio. Aspect ratio.
There we go. She was like something like that. I don't remember.
Sort of. Oh. And plonk.
Well, I mean, she takes falling damage and she has no adventuring levels, so she is passed out but living.
Oh, goody.
Vivi, is it possible for you to take her to the... she wanted to get to the plane of fire, right?
Well, I can't take her there, but if you just, point the rod at her and press the button, I can take her in here at least for the time being.
Who has the rod? It's
I
you,
have the
Elodin.
rod. Right.
Point the rod at her.
Yes, Trez, have you not seen the rod of magic Viviness? Boy, you really need to start paying more attention, boyo. You got to stay with it more. Always acting out of the
I've
loop.
always told you guys about Vivi. Only you have seen her in person, though. And Skitter.
I've been awake for like 60 hours.
Well, that's true.
And I think I've died twice.
That is no excuse. I've been unconscious for the past, 30 of 60 hours.
I think I shattered a dimension.
Anyway. So...
Yeah, let's just go past my trauma, huh?
Yes. Okay, so... What do you think? We don't have any way of getting Gelato... getting the rod to Gelato.
I mean, I do have one solution. Do you
Yes?
know what a battle wagon is?
A battle wagon?
Yes, it's not unlike your train and is shamelessly lifted from Adventure Zone. It is an enchanted, wagon. And I can send it to you, though somebody will have to drive it. I unfortunately can't come myself. Who should I send it to?
And this would go to Therese, and then he would be able to send Gelato back?
In the wagon?
Sort of, yes. In a sense.
What if we were able to get all the people onto the wagon?
Well, I mean, you could... I prefer to get it back. They're expensive.
What we could do is we could tell everybody to get off of train, to get onto battle wagon, and then we do what we need to do.
Well, first off, Vivi, this black box. It'll probably
black
jeopardize
box?
Yes. Supposedly it was something that a Dajani print...
I know what the black box is.
What is it?
Why is there a black... It's an entire dimension, a dead one. No one remaining, no magic left. Just encapsulated in a small magical artifact. Is that what's on the train?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, that's wonderful. That's all the raw material I could ever ask for.
Oh.
Huh.
All
Well,
right.
someone else is after it, and it was en route to a Dajani prince.
That's less wonderful. But, I mean, you're already planning on stealing his train, so what's one more magical artifact?
Well, we're just concerned about these teleporting ash creatures. and massive spectral
You're
hands.
concerned about those. I'm concerned with stealing terrain.
But who's to say that this thing wouldn't be able to pursue her into the astral plane?
Oh.
Remember, you also have to get into that vault so that you can pass through the portal, otherwise the whole train blows up.
Wait, what about this? Vaults and portals? I know that.
I told you about this. You can't pass through a portal to any other plane of existence without first disabling the security system
Right.
inside the vault.
Alright.
Right, there's that special magical security system.
So what do we think about the battle wagon to get the rest of the passengers off, and then we have all the time in the world to do what we need to do?
How would we be able to convince Morn and Rundgren to get off the train? I mean,
Well, we could work that out right now, I guess. Do you have the ability to give magical command?
There's suggestion, but that won't work on both of them. And I doubt that Morn, at the very least, is lacking in will.
Valid point. I can do one command, but against another paladin it might be very difficult. We could attempt to persuade them that it's in their best interest to get onto wagon. We could say, I don't know, say that the train is falling apart, point to this car as evidence, this broken link, and say that if they don't get off, it'll happen to them, and maybe we convince it that it's in their best interest for them to get onto the battle wagon.
Apparently, Dmitri was part of the Russian mafia.
He's dressed
I'm going
for
to
it.
make them an offer that is unrefusable.
This terrible thought has crossed my mind, but Alarin is not prone to evil. But back in that battle, we could have just let go, and that would have solved one of our problems. But that wouldn't have been good.
No, I think I feel you. We need to make sure that if we get people off of train, they're not dead while we do it. I consider it a personal challenge. I flash with a little bit of pride.
Yes. In any case, it probably would be best to consult with Brungren and Morn about the
Evacuation?
Well, about the lack of the latter part of the train. We don't even know if the vault is on the remaining part of the train.
Well, we better not say the word vault near them, because that might arouse a bit of suspicion.
That too.
But if we convince them that, say, the train is going to collapse at any time, and we have a method of evacuation for them, maybe they will go along with it.
Well...
can the battle wagon move as fast as the train? Can the battle wagon conceivably catch up with the train?
Faster, yes. I believe. I mean, not for very long, but more than enough to get Drez back to you if we act fast enough.
All right, well... Drez, or can you relate to Drez, like, what is left of the train? Is it just the dining car embedded in the sand, or is there more?
I relay that to you.
Is there anything after the dining car?
If you guys are using the sending stones, you can just communicate with him.
Oh, right, I did put a sending stone on him.
Like, you guys have
They gave him a little collar. Yeah.
chat
Okay.
room.
Okay, Drez, are
Consider
there
it group chat. Yeah.
any other trains? Not trains, any other cars attached to the dining car?
Are there, Wander?
Are there any cars attached to the dining car, or is it just... It's just the dining car.
It's just the dining car.
Yep.
We are bad at finding this vault.
I mean, it could be hidden
We also
anywhere.
haven't really tried.
There's been a lot of explosions. And dead people.
Yep. Well, either way, we need to inform
What happened to the
other...
annoying guy?
Oh, Reginald, he ended up being one of the
No,
imps.
the other annoying guy.
Well, you
Yeah,
mean
duh.
Wentworth?
Oh yeah, what happened to Breakfastman?
Yeah, was he caught up in the flaming car?
I don't know. I guess you're gonna have to go and explore the car.
There's
for us
only
to
one
find
way to
out.
know.
Yeah.
Is the car still on fire, Wonder?
It's mostly stopped.
It's mostly stopped.
I mean, taking a nosedive into a sea of sand kind of does wonders for putting out fires.
Sometimes
Sand is
people
good at that
actually
one
do
thing.
throw sand on
true.
fires.
Let's
yeah.
try inspecting the dining car.
Okay, so we'll just reveal it. So the dining car is, I guess I'll reveal it. It's not like there's too much there. So the dining car
Scooter was here.
is much, yeah. So the dining car is just demolished. It was on fire, and it's just a mess. That arm was wrecking shit left and right. But you do find the burnt body of a man in the very back table, kind of wedged in his seat.
And when you say a
He
man,
died
it
doing
means
what
that
he loved.
burned.
Yep.
Hating
Burned
everyone
beyond
alone.
recognition.
Eating eggs.
Is there anything that stands out in this place?
Not immediately, no.
Is there also anything on him, considering he was sent with the black box?
Okay.
Try investigation and
You-
perception and whatnot.
You do not find anything, though it does look like his pockets were turned out before he died.
Oh.
And then set on fire, maybe.
Well, so part of it is you notice one pocket is still intact, and the other one is missing. Like, had been turned out and then burned.
Well,
If that
that
makes
answers
sense.
that question.
Can we look through the rest of Reginald's clothing to see if maybe he had taken it?
He's a sausage now.
I'm gonna investigate too.
Oh.
Ah, that's terrible.
You can't investigate because you're not here.
No, I'm investigating Reginald,
Okay,
who's
so
like
Oh.
us.
Oh.
You said
Lauren?
Reginald. Whoops.
you traverse the train, boldly looking, sifting through Reginald's belongings, except for instead you end up in the crate. It's comfortable in there.
Oh,
You
yeah.
really
like
like
a bad
that
roll.
crate. It's comfortable.
Damn it.
Some days you
thought-
wonder.
Again.
You wonder if you could just find the elemental dimension of crates and just live there instead. It's more peaceful,
I thought our
and comfortable.
I thought her investigation was going to be so bad that she thought that his ashes were alive.
Critical investigation fails are the best.
They're so common.
With us
Such a
especially.
statistical improbability at some point.
Yes, and
Well-
yet.
I want to shake out of it.
Nope, you're in there until Dimitri does something. You
Aw.
are entranced with that crate.
Alright, so we lost one person, but I'm not gonna lose a second, damn it. I'm not getting a B rank, even though I lost S rank on this mission. Let's, I too will attempt to succeed where Ellerin has failed.
I mean, I could have boosted mine with some kind of bardic inspiration.
It's a natural one,
but it's
though.
a natural one, so it wouldn't
yeah.
matter.
Yeah.
What the hell am I looking for? There.
It-
Well, finding things are very overrated. Can I just
Oh
go
my-
over to
Oh my
Skinner,
God.
Skinner, can you please look at Reginald's belongings?
I look at Reginald's belongings,
my
get
God.
bored, and then walk into the next car.
You guys actually
And I
managed to
say-
roll a 1 and a 2.
I say, "Oh, hey, how's it going in there?"
This is
If
so
you guys
comfortable.
critically fail investigations
Did
on
you-
that body enough times, you're gonna find the vault and accident.
Also, I'm
Did you find the? Did you find something in that crate?
just this sword.
Oh,
So now
That's
that
a
you
shame.
guys are in there alone, you realize that's a really nice sword.
Okay, I'm gonna look at this sword. What,
It is not a sword sized or shaped for you.
Is it massive then?
It is. I mean, it's a bastard sword. It's somewhere between a long sword and a great sword.
Is it
I guess I could take
bejeweled,
it.
ornate?
It looks.
Skitter didn't do much better.
It looks ornate. It looks fairly fancy. And there's something about the weighting that makes it feel, floaty, I guess. I couldn't find anything, I'm sorry. I mean, he had a nice hat and a nice jacket and a whip.
Was there anything in the jacket?
No, it smelled pretty bad.
Did it smell like dead?
It smelled like feet.
Wait. But what about that pouch?
So you notice Skitter has grabbed all the things. He at least could investigate that. So he has, here, I gotta write this down.
Is there anything on the beach, like when we open up and look at it?
So there is, it's not a beach. You open the pouch and immediately just smoke starts billowing out of it.
Okay. I'm gonna close it. Maybe we should chug this off the train.
That's not a bad idea.
This actually looks like a portal into the smog realm.
Alright. I guess to that end, there's nothing really to be said about this. Shall we attempt to convince Brungren and Lauren, or Lorien, the other two folkages, that we have a backup evacuation plan for them?
I could get used to this place.
As you say that, the battle wagon more or less just pops almost out of thin air and just lands next to you.
No.
It looks kind of, I mean, let's go with it kind of looks like a slightly more, it's got like kind of an enclosed body with like a driver's seat up front. Like two bigger wheels in the back, two smaller wheels in the front. And some kind of weird like metal sphere in the front of the driver's seat area.
Why can't we meet people that can summon spas?
I guess I'm gonna take the sword from Elodin too, because it's like Greg sized, right? Or
Yep.
Gruck sized.
I mean, it's pretty small for Gruck. You can use it.
Okay.
It's like a short sword for you or something.
Oh, okay. I'm going to unsheath it.
Okay.
Just look at it.
It feels, the weighting on it is really bizarre.
How come?
It doesn't
What
really
makes it
feel
weird?
like you're holding a sword.
Is it too light? Too heavy?
It's just impossibly light.
Huh. Here, I sheath it and then I toss it to Elodin. Catch.
Okay.
It's like little toothpick.
I mean, it could be made for someone that doesn't have ample strength. I'll unsheath it.
Drez could wield this while he's Gecko.
I think it'll be too long for him. I unsheath it and tap one of the nearby boxes with it.
It makes a thunk as though you hit it with a sword, almost as if you hit it with a sword.
Oh.
All right, slow
Okay.
down there, strong bad. Okay, let's go lie to people that we barely know.
Again.
I mean, we've been doing that this whole time.
Yeah, we think we'd be pretty good at it at this point.
Nope.
Okay, I go into this room.
Okay, well, I wanna keep the bag with the smoke in it.
Oh,
'cause-
Skitter's got it unless you're taking it from him.
Okay, Skitter, we're gonna need that.
Okay, there you go. I'm gonna hide outside the train.
Yeah, you'll do that.
Okay.
All right. So how's Brungren?
Okay,
doing?
Brungren's looking a lot better. He looks like, the poison's out of his system, or really was, but the delirium is gone. And you notice Lorien has been kind of standing outside his room, making sure that nothing tries to grab him this time around.
Well, it looks like catastrophe has
Hang on.
happened.
Hang on, can we actually do one last, roll back just to do one last thing here?
Oh, okay.
I'm going to cast Bless on both Ilanan and myself.
Oh, okay.
Does it have a long duration or something?
I think Bless is 10 minutes? Let me look.
What does Bless do? Does it add
You get
a
a
modifier?
bonus on one roll.
A bonus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
No.
concentration for a minute.
Yeah, concentration for a minute, and it's a bonus on savings throws.
Okay.
Okay. So while this is happening, Drez, you have a battle wagon. And Vivi is trying to talk with you. Because I feel like I should resolve this. So all you have to do is get on and put your hand on the orb, and you can more or less just control it. It'll take a little bit of getting used to. I'm Vivi. Nice to meet you.
Why are we here?
You're
No, don't tell him. Aww.
you're here to steal a train for me. Did they not tell you?
Why?
Well, if you haven't noticed, Dimitri lost his first body, and so he needs a new one.
Who's Dimitri?
is.
You probably knew him as Greg.
Why?
Well, I mean, that's a long story, and you should probably ask him about it. I only know that he's a ghost, and has been a ghost for the entire time you've known him. He's got a habit of snatching bodies and then using them for his own purposes.
Are you a ghost?
No, I'm I guess a primal spirit of order, if that makes sense, and I'm here to help.
Who?
You.
Who are you helping?
You. Presumably. I mean, you're the three people most interested in actually saving, well, Zagnoth in your plane of existence. At least as far as I could tell. And so
What happened to Zagnoth?
Very bad things. We can talk about it.
I did a thing.
Yes, I know. We can talk about what you did. I've found what you've done, and well, I'm going to be totally honest with you. You done fucked up, but that's okay. We can fix it, but I need
broken.
I need you to get on that wagon, and I need you to go join your friends, and probably save them.
I'm never gonna sleep again, am I?
No, you're not.
Being a hero's bullshit.
Yes, it is. But sometimes you just gotta suck it up, hop on the wagon, save one fair maiden, and then one fair ogre.
I'm stuck on all
and then
this because I fell in a hole with those people.
Well, some heroes are made, some are chosen, and some pratfall their way into a
And
pit.
some are flagellated.
And some are hit by lightning bolts. I get it. I know where you're
No,
coming from.
that's mine.
Yeah.
Nobody can take that
And
from me.
that's you. I'm giving you credit. You are a hero. Now go be a hero. You
Is
brave.
this a self-driving chariot?
I mean, you have to drive it, but it responds to your commands. Don't try and take any hard turns. It's a bit top heavy. I kind of slapped it together out of like half of my building, but it'll work.
Lady, wake up.
Nope. You wake up. Get up.
No,
Get up,
the
Chris.
other lady. The other lady.
Gelato. No, she's out. She is unconscious,
I'm
and
not even looking at them.
oh well. I mean, I don't even have a battle wagon, so pretty much, yeah, he didn't even move. Drez is still on the thing.
I
We're
don't have
just role playing this
water.
from distance. Okay.
Drez uses tail whip.
Okay. Drez uses tail whip. Roll tail whip.
What was the roll again? It was like a D2 or something.
Yeah.
Oh, we have to roll for attack.
Doesn't
don't
it
we?
do about
Well,
2
no,
HP
you can
damage?
automatically hit an unconscious person, but you do tail whip.
It also, it's an
telling me she
automatic
doesn't
hit
have
that
AC?
they also have 2 disadvantage on, right?
Yeah.
And it's also a crit. It's
It can be a
nuts.
crit. That's a coup de grace.
Oh, but you don't want to do that to
So
her. She's unconscious.
you have
I'm
made
pretty
her.
sure you can't do an accidental coup de grace.
You have made her more unconscious. Congratulations, you monster. However,
It's not an
she's
attack.
really light, and you could probably.
Really? You said I was a bearded dragon.
Yeah.
And she's a tall person.
Your strength hasn't gone down that much. You are a beefy bearded dragon. All the lady
It's a
bearded
-4
dragons want to
mod.
get with you.
My strength score is 2. I have a mod of negative a lot.
Okay, so you're a little stronger than that. You got like a 6. You're a beefy bearded dragon.
Like what? Like I'm just clamp onto her clothes and like drag a full-size person onto a chariot that has stairs?
It is surprisingly easy. She is mostly skin and bones and scarves.
What's carry? Is there an animal on this thing?
No. It is...
Oh, wait. I think I have a crocodile.
Yeah, you do also have a crocodile that has been through some shit.
If an hour hasn't happened yet, then a crocodile can push her onto the chariot.
Yeah, so you have a crocodile companion to help you out here. And between the two of your lizardly travails, you managed to get her on there. Into the closed section of the wagon. It actually looks quite nice in there.
This is turning into MacGyver's D&D campaign.
It always was.
Oh.
You just weren't MacGyvering.
Yeah.
I was always MacGyvering.
True.
Remember that time I killed a minotaur with its maze? Because that happened.
Okay.
I don't even know who I'm talking to anymore. No one can hear me. I'm just in the desert and losing my mind. Fix my problems, chariot.
Okay. The chariot does not respond.
Go somewhere.
You have to touch it.
Touch what?
The orb.
Grab the orb.
There's an orb on it?
Yeah, there's a
Oh,
big
right, there's
metal
an orb.
Told
sphere.
you.
Yeah.
Right. There's a lot to take in.
Okay. So, presuming you figure out...
Tiny lizard on glow orb.
Yeah, you figure out you're supposed to climb onto this big metal orb. It's kind of toasty to the touch. And you climb onto it, and the wagon kind of hums. And it is, I guess, kind of responsive. It feels like you started a car. Except for you don't know what a car is.
This can't be legal.
And you take off into the desert going, a
Let's
good
start
150 miles an hour. It is
God.
problematic. Okay.
Wow. Does he even have a driver's license?
Nope.
And that was the third time I died.
Okay. So, you guys have just busted into Brungren's room. He is waking up. Actually, he looks like he's kind of awake. But it looks like Brungren's having kind of an awful day, and he's definitely deflated as a result.
Well, we were actually confronted by Reginald, not the other way around.
I knew it. That bastard didn't look like he belonged on the train. Nobody was supposed to be on this train. You're not supposed to be on this train.
Well,
They take passengers?
he had this, and I sort of half open up the bag, and some smog spews out.
So, he is the one that brought it on, then.
Well, he said that he summoned the demons, and that they were after the train, but specifically the box.
They're after the black box?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, dear. And why did he? Where is he? Did you kill him? Is he dead?
He dissipated into the ash. He had drawn a kind of rifle or gun on us, and when we stabbed him, he dissipated into dust. Well, ash.
So you didn't kill him then?
Well,
we did.
It looked like we killed him. He sort of, when we killed the imps, didn't they reduce into ash as well?
Yeah. That's exactly what happened.
All
There are
right,
piles
well,
of
that's
ash
what
in every
happened to him.
I see. And that's all you found?
Well, the dining car is gone.
Oh. That shouldn't happen. Did the security system work? Did you see anything?
So
What
No.
security system?
So our lizard companion he faced another hand, very
Hand.
similar to the one that had grabbed you.
Hand.
Yeah, yes.
Back up. Repeat. And hand.
Don't you remember getting grabbed?
No, I was
pulled into a
unconscious the whole time.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so after those imps stung you into delirium, a portal opened up and a massive skeletal
A massive
white hand.
white hand. Massive. Not small, not like normal hand.
Wait, are you familiar
Massive.
with this?
Well, the security system, it appears it's like 100 little white hands, and they'll beat the shit out of anybody that tries to mess with this train. You've
This
seen
wasn't
it.
100 little white hands. It
Well-
was one big giant one.
But
Oh.
does it? Yes, but does it? It came from sort of another realm, and there was just
Yes,
endless
that would.
smoke.
Well, the smoke is new, but that's how the security system's supposed to work. I don't understand. It's not. It's supposed to be 100 little white arms. I've seen it. I've seen it destroy, tear men limb from limb, and I've never heard of, well, smoke. But I think that's more a sign of our demon infestation. But
Do you think that the programming of the train could have been compromised?
at this point, I'd be willing to believe anything.
So is it possible that the train will attack all of us, any of us, to deliver the box to whatever reprogrammed it?
Yes, that is probably yes.
One of the easiest ways to determine whether or not the hand is serving some other entity is to maybe try changing the course of the train.
Yes. But you would have to do that without my permission. The only other way
I
to
can
do
do
it
that.
would be to attack me, I think. But at this point, I
Then
mean,
why did they
it's
attack you?
that's the thing. I don't know. This is so off the manual that I truly have no idea.
Morn, can you describe precisely what happened when you and Brungren entered this car?
We walked into the engine room, and almost from everywhere they stung him. He went in the door first, and then just stingers.
Was the manifest in the engine room? Is that why you
No,
entered it?
It was in my brother's.
Oh, sorry. Wrong person. No, it was in my brother's room. We came into the engine to, make sure everything was running because we heard noises, and, well, I will admit we walked into a bit of a trap.
So then you encountered the imps. But now the odd thing was the imps were actually dragging you into the portal where the hand came from.
Well, I guess if they're in with the security system, that means they're in with the vault. They probably want the other half of the key. They want me to get in there.
Wait, a vault?
That's where the black box is.
We know about the vault.
We know about the vault, but
He told us-
we weren't supposed.
yeah.
You were the one that told us not to ask about it, though.
Well, okay. But he told us about it at some point, didn't he?
I don't know if he did.
Make a stealth check for your whispering.
Yeah, because we knew that.
You think he'd be good at lying to
No,
people by now?
I'm trying to enforce metagame
Oh,
knowledge.
okay.
here.
And I
Like,
thought she was
'cause
trying to play dumb, and you were breaking it because you didn't realize she was playing dumb.
I was trying to play dumb slightly.
All right,
I-
roll
There's no
a
reason
stealth.
to because he told us. Okay, that's
Did he
fine.
really tell us about the vault? Because I thought he
he's
didn't.
admitted multiple times to us that he's the other half of the key, so we are aware of that.
Actually,
he's
he's admitted he's the other half of the key to get to the black box. He's never mentioned the
He's
vault
never
before.
mentioned the vault. So we're doing
Oh,
deception?
really?
Yes.
Okay.
Make a deception check.
Yeah.
nice.
Okay. So he is thoroughly convinced that you've never heard about it. Though, Greg or Dimitri, you got to make one too because you were retorting here.
I was doing that out of game, but okay.
Okay. Yeah, so he believes you. Sorry.
Alright.
If you guys are going to be like interrupting and stuff,
Arguing, yes.
Yeah.
In character. I understand.
it's just I was thoroughly convinced that Shell was in character, so I figured Bird was just taken aback.
Sorry, when I start talking in the Russian accent,
Yeah.
I can never drop it, so it becomes hard to like distinguish when I'm speaking
Yes.
in band or out of band. But anyway, it all worked out in the end.
Yes.
So
And you see,
continue.
I'm also, this is outside of the game, but I'm also
Okay.
feigning, I'm feigning obliviousness. That's not even a word.
It's fine.
I'm feigning that so that he might reveal the location of
I-
said
Yeah,
vault.
sure, yeah.
Well, if they want me, then they're gonna. Oh yeah, the vault. Sorry, that's the one. Well, where do you think we put the black box? It's not like we just keep it out in the open.
Right, right.
And just at about this point, out the window, you see Drez on a little metal orb on the front of what is probably the battle wagon pull up alongside the train.
Drez!
My life is pain.
It looks like the cavalry is here. So, we have a bit of a proposition for you two. Elauren's better at words than I am, so she can explain it.
Well, so we have a vehicle that's also fast enough to at least keep up with the train for a little while and possibly make it to the next destination. However, if the train is malfunctioning, is it possible that it will turn on us again? Are we in danger just by remaining on it?
My whole window's screwed up. Sorry. Can you repeat that? My screen just went like navy blue and
Ooh,
freaked out for a
weird.
second. Yeah.
I was just saying that we have an extra mode of transportation, and if we are imperiled by staying on the
mean,
train,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a dead man no matter whether or not I get off this train.
Why?
Bayezid does not accept failure, and at this point, well, my brother's dead, so I have to speak for the both of us.
But how did you fail? The box isn't gone yet.
It's not gone yet, but there's no way I'm ever being an engineer for this train again, and I can't. This is a position for life, and if I'm fired, it was a position for life.
Have you ever been to the material plane or the astral one?
I mean, no. I was born in Dwarfheim, and that's like, I mean, a couple thousand miles that away, and he just waves his hand in a direction. I've been to the elemental planes, and that's about it. I don't travel more than I have to. If you travel for business, you don't generally travel for pleasure.
Well, you see, we have a friend, and she happens to have the ability to traverse different planes quite easily. And we're actually adventurers, yes, you had guessed that correctly. But the material plane is dying. There are forces at work that are they're threatening to tear the universe apart. And for all we know, this might even be a part of it. But if you want a safe haven away from all this, away from the genies, we do have a way out, and we do have a protector. And I'm pretty sure that she would gladly invite you to come along. She's actually looking to rebuild the material plane, and engineers
Listen, lass, I appreciate the offer, but the first thing on my mind is finding what killed my brother and killing it first.
Okay.
Then we
That's
can
fair.
talk business.
Well, is it possible the train killed your brother, or are you trying to find the thing that may have influenced the train?
The train would never directly kill my brother. There's no way.
Well, then
we are the exceptions. We cannot be attacked by this train.
Except when you did get attacked by this train.
That's the problem. There's a bug in the system. There's gotta be. We just have to fix it.
And where would you access
How do we fix it?
this? Yeah.
Well, you know, I said that I'm the other half of the key. Well, to get there, we need the other key. And my brother's
All right.
dead.
Are you
Do we dare
yourselves the
try
key?
to open up the key? Or the...
Open up the key.
Oh,
You know what I meant.
Just sifting through the body.
Do you have to like place your hand on a reading device or?
He he is like sighing kind of loudly. And it's like, yeah. The way it works is you can only access it from my room and my brother's room. We both have keys. And he opens it on his end, I open it on mine, and that's how we access the vault. That's where the systems are. That's where the real train is.
But
The
it has
real
to be your
train?
brother holding the key?
No, it just has to have 2 keys, but my brother's the one with the key. And he's dead, and the key was not on him.
We have the other key though, right? Skitter gave it to us.
Yes, you guys have the other key.
I'm going to
This won't make you suspicious at all.
What if we just say we're going to look for the key? I can't even say that. It's... Yeah.
Perhaps it was strewn about somewhere in the chamber. Maybe we should.
I looked all over. I didn't see it in the ashes or anything like that. Unless your goddamn little lizard found it first.
Oh, that's quite possible. He does tend to scurry off with things. Speaking of, Trez, I will sort of go along the side of the train and hop onto the wagon. Ugh. Is it too far?
Have I been able to hear any of this conversation?
No. All you hear
No.
is wind
what I
whistling
thought.
through your ear holes.
The lie is so easy. But I'm not in this conversation.
Okay, so as you're there, Alarin hops down onto the battle wagon next to you.
Okay, and I will reach behind him and definitely
This is wholly unnecessary.
definitely pretend that I have picked up the key.
You know, he can't actually see you or anything like that.
Okay.
She's got to sell it.
Guys, look. I stick the key in Drez's mouth.
Make a fake as shit acting check.
Hey,
Oh my God.
hey, I have mad performance skills.
Yeah, let's see it.
Okay, come on, performance.
And the one.
Performance is right here.
Oh my god!
Why did you call it?
You dropped
Why?
the key.
I dropped the
Wow. Wow.
key. Drez, you dropped the key. I'm gonna say that.
All you guys had to do was say that Reginald had it.
Oh,
The key is now
Easiest
sitting
lie
at the
ever.
foot, and now Brongren
You killed
is
him.
staring out the window at your awful, awful acting check. He's like, "You had it in your pocket, lass, and you tried to blame it on a lizard." So you've had the key the whole time. Let's see how much he believes here. Not a shit. He doesn't believe you at all. He is firmly convinced.
Where did the key dropping happen?
Nope, doesn't matter. He rolled a natural 1 too.
No.
Wait,
well, I
what?
He rolled a natural 1. I'm
Wow.
on GM roll, so you guys can't see half the rolls. I was like, all right, let's see how much he disbelieves. And the answer is, he believes that you had the key somehow, but you must have just found it on the lizard, I guess.
Right,
Maybe.
right. Precisely. That's what I was going
What
for.
the hell?
Do
The
our
only
digital
thing that
dice
counters
have
a
like
nat-
75% ones?
The only thing that counters a natural 1 is another natural 1.
It,
So I guess to make this make sense, he believes that she knew the lizard had it, but then decided to make like a flourish about it.
Yeah.
That seems to make the most sense.
Yeah,
to me,
probably.
right?
It's confusing.
Yeah.
I should have rolled that
Boy,
before
that's a
his
really
reaction.
hard thing to try and reason through.
Hooray, I saved the day again.
by being there.
I'm playing.
By the way, I'm picturing.
I'm playing along with her terrible lie.
I'm picturing.
I say
like
to you
this-
psychically with our amazing bond that does not betray our conversations like everybody else's do.
I'm picturing, by the way, like this tiny, tiny lizard who can't even see over the dashboard.
Oh, no.
Of a huge battle car.
I mean, chances
Like,
are Drez is firmly glued to the horizon. His gaze is firmly glued to the horizon because he does not want to crash. He is going faster than his lizard ass has ever traveled before, and it is
Just a
terrifying.
soothsayer glass, like there's like a soothsayer ball with just a lizard on it.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, it's like he's on top of it. All right.
Well, at least we could
You
retrace
did
our
it.
steps. The wagon wheels do leave track marks in
Oh
the
yeah.
sand, right?
Yeah. There are just trails in the sand.
So I thought it was hilarious at first because for a second there I thought you meant that she dropped it off the chair.
No. She just
Me
dropped.
too.
She just dropped it out of her pocket
wait.
when she
so,
was like trying to.
Oh wait, so it's not in the sand. It's
No,
like
no.
on the.
Yeah.
No, so
on
basically,
the-
as you bent over to get the key from Drez,
Yeah,
it
you were
fell
gonna-
out of your pocket
you
and
were
went
going
clang
to-
on the train.
I
were
was
going
going
to
to
slight-
sleight of hand.
Yeah, so you're gonna do the coin behind the ear trick is except for when you were pulling the coin out of your pocket, it just fell to the ground. And you're standing.
What's that behind your ear? I don't have ears. Ineptitude.
Okay.
Oh.
So now that this train wreck has reached its end, how do you guys proceed? Because at this point, I'm giving up trying to lead this. Because anytime I try and do it, I roll a 1, and then it's all back to square whatever you guys were at.
Okay, well, I will pick up the key again and leap back on.
I mean, that's a 10-foot jump.
Oh, really? So I have to do a dexterity thing? But you didn't ask me to do dex the first
Well,
time.
because you're jumping off. It's a lot easier to jump off a train than jump 10 feet back up onto a train. The only one that can do
This
that is
dwarf is really
Drez
accepting
because
the
he's got Air
chariot.
Jordans.
Okay,
Yeah.
Dimitri!
Yes, I extend out hand like heroic friend.
All right. I'll.
And one.
So do I do dexterity, athletics,
It would
acrobatics?
be acrobatics or athletics.
Acrobatics or athletics? Okay, come on. Yeah.
All right. Yep.
That's one
you
thing.
are back up on the train. What about Drez?
Well,
yeah, how much
ideally-
juice does that have?
The
carriage.
It's unlimited juice.
Does it have juice?
It has got unlimited juice, though it will slow down within like the next 5 minutes.
Oh no.
Chariot has full
Oh.
beans.
Well, don't we want to get gelato back?
Yeah,
or
but-
actually, if we can just get the black box. Wait a minute. Yeah.
This chariot still has a crocodile on it.
I'm half tempted to just pick up the other two people and throw them onto the battle wagon, but he's the other key, so
Well, remember, he's
we
the other
can't do
key,
that.
and he also wants to
That just
find
means
out.
Skitter has to rob him.
He wants to find out how.
So we have
his brother
5
was
minutes to solve the murder mystery.
Well, no, you have 5 minutes before Drez can't keep up with the train anymore.
Right.
Is there?
But that's how we were going to get him off the train. Well, I guess we'll have to come up with another plan.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like the carriage can be brought onto the train either. Unless we can stop the train. If there's no reason to deliver the black box to your the genie anymore, is there a way for us to stop the train until this is resolved?
You know what? At this point, I don't give a rat's ass about the black box. I just want to kill the thing.
Alright, so is that a yes, no?
I mean,
stopping the train?
if we can get the security system back under control, I see no reason why we can't stop the train, abscond with the train, crash the train into Dwarf Lantis. I don't give a shit.
I have a question.
Yeah?
I have unlimited rides tickets, yes?
Yes.
Can I get off of train and then have the train stop to pick me up?
Huh.
Open up that manifest, Aladdin.
Okay. I'll open up to
Loophole.
to get the one leaflet. Yeah, I was wondering if he was going to give it back to us when we disembarked because it was unlimited.
Well, you
It's
guys.
this cool souvenir.
Yep.
All right, give me back the unlimited rides ticket.
Okay.
All right, you have it.
All right. I step over here and I say, where's the spot that's least likely for me to... Ah, hell, whatever. Let's go on this side so I don't get squashed by Battle Wagon. Alright, alley-oop! And
Okay.
I chuck myself over the
Roll
railing.
an acrobatics check.
Okay.
For
Oh,
what?
no.
To not get smashed on the train?
Not to break
No,
your
for
neck.
jumping out of a 100-mile-per-hour train
Yeah.
as
Oh,
a
true.
This is
ogre.
going to hurt a lot, and there's not
Hang on,
really a whole
I'm
lot that's going
also-
to stop that.
You see,
Hold on.
you're pulling the reverse Kurtzakt now.
Oh,
Okay.
It's true, I'm ogre.
So, you take... It hurts.
Oh, god damn it.
Okay, you
Oh
you only
my
take
God.
19 damage from extreme sandburn as you belly flop
I am
onto the
not
sand,
unconscious.
flip, roll,
I am not
slide,
unconscious.
and ramp off of a dune, and then come to a sliding halt on a dune.
I'm not unconscious.
And-
Hooray.
You are surprised that you're alive, and
There were tricks that could have been pulled here, like grabbing a lid of a crate or something, and like just anything besides just jumping off.
And so what happens is you see in the distance the train, which has already wildly passed you by, slowly turn and slow down and then come back towards you. And presumably the battle wagon. Unless Dres really
Yep.
feels like being an asshole.
Well, couldn't we load the battle wagon into the cargo car?
I mean, you'd have to figure out how to raise the battle wagon about 10 feet.
Doesn't Drez have a spell for that?
Drez has nothing anymore.
Is that because of...
Drez has used every trick.
Well, can't I give you some spell gems and then you'd be able to get your abilities back?
Yep.
Actually,
You
do
could
I
do
even
that.
have a single trick that could do that?
You don't
Okay.
have any kind of like shape earth or...
I think I'd have to re-prepare spells also.
So,
I don't think Shape Earth can even like push that, like do that kind of crazy trick.
Well, if you could just like make 10 feet
Make a
worth
ramp
of... Yeah,
and
a
then
ramp.
drive the car up the ramp.
Wow.
And Dukes of Hazzard it onto the back of the train.
What's the WoW for?
no, I'm
Dukes
I'm
of
imagining
Hazzard.
this and it's magic.
What, just the image here?
Yeah.
Well, while this is gonna go on, I'm gonna drink a health potion or two. I'm gonna drink,
So
in fact, 3 lesser healing potions.
okay, so while you do that, the train comes to a dutiful halt directly above you. And then pretty soon the battle
It's,
wagon.
What is it? 1d8 plus 4 for lesser healing potion?
One day
2d8.
1d8 plus 1, but times
Plus
3.
1.
Yeah.
Yes, times 3. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Wait, is it cool?
I mean,
Oh
technically.
yeah, because it's doing an average of it when it does a die
Oh,
like
that's
that,
cool.
I think. Yeah.
I'll take it.
Okay. It's good enough.
Okay. So the train is floating above you, and the battle wagon is right next to you, and you have the unlimited all access pass. What do you do?
I look to see if it's transferable.
It is.
How much time left on Crocodile?
What?
You probably got a good I don't know, half hour maybe.
I'm gonna transfer to Gelato.
Okay, so Gelato is out cold in the back of the battle wagon.
Just go over and shove a ticket into her unconscious hand.
Yep. So you have now given Gelato the all access pass. The train does not move.
Alright, can I get onto train, or will security system attempt to screw me?
You can get on the
I
train.
guess I'll have to get onto train and find out.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Alright, we've stopped the train.
I'm impressed. That was stupid.
Okay, well, now can we find a way to get the carriage on? You don't have
I mean,
stone
I
shape or
spit
anything?
out a tooth.
You could
Real
just
quick.
the train stopped. Why get that infernal contraption on the train?
Oh, wait. So you have to manually
I also
start
don't
up the
think
train?
I can.
No,
by the way.
train will not move until its passengers are aboard.
So move Earth is a 6th level spell.
Even an unconscious passenger.
It's not a perfect
That's
system.
not for a while.
Usually we drag them onto the train ourselves if they're unconscious.
Okay.
Oh, like if they've had too much alcohol.
Yeah.
I understand.
Oh no. After Saint Dorfin's Day, we gotta pick up quite a lot of, well, you know. Anyway.
Alright, that was the smartest thing I've ever done, and I only broke most of my bones to do it.
Ah, I definitely commend you for that. Well, now the train it's halted, which
Yeah.
leaves us only to figure out where this...
Well, that's the easy part. I mean, you've got the key somehow, and all you have to do is go into my brother's room and I'll handle it. Well, no, we'll both handle it. All you
Okay.
have to do is put the key into the keyhole on the inside of the door. It's the only way it'll work. And then
Alright.
if we turn
That's
it
what we'll do.
at the same time, and that's how we access the real train.
Okay.
Trez, I command you onto train.
Okay?
Wait, where am I? Oh, I have to scroll the way back.
Yeah, you're at the back of train.
I'm super far away on the map. All right. This train is the death of me, by the way.
It's so long.
You click on pan.
I'm sorry.
Then you click on select.
Oh, also,
Then you clicked on pan.
just for the
You have to
record,
drag.
Drez said that Wentworth was slain by the other hand.
I figured.
I'm gonna miss Eggs McGee.
Well, at least you
Why?
did provide him with his last meal. That's the...
Okay. Yeah, no, Drez, you can jump about 20 feet in the air. I don't think
That's
you've
an
ever
easy one for
tried
him to
doing a
make, then.
vertical jump, but those Air Jordans triple your jump distance in any direction.
Wasn't there a
I
game
feel
where
like
you
I
were
haven't had to do a jump since when we were escaping from the horrible terror monster.
Yeah.
In the second level.
Yeah.
Also, there is crocodile.
Your crocodile.
Oh, yes!
Your crocodile can't jump. I don't know how you're gonna get that one up. You could thorn whip it.
What's the height difference between the wagon
It's
and
10
the?
feet between
10
the top of the wagon and the train.
But what if it was a boss?
I mean, at max, it can.
Did you consider that?
At max, your crocodile can jump a magical 5 feet.
Have you ever seen a crocodile jump?
Vertically?
No.
It's not possible.
It's like a cat going on a fence, but gargantuan and cities destroying.
It is not possible for that crocodile to make the jump.
I don't think they
They
can
can
even
jump
get
out
their
of water,
bellies
but they
off the
can't
ground
jump off of-
much.
They can jump out of water, but that's about
I'm
it.
willing
They
to
can't jump
homebrew a
on land.
lot, but that crocodile
Jumping crocodiles.
is not.
Okay.
It is.
Yeah, with a strength modifier of 2, it could only go vertically 5 feet.
Yep.
Oh, damn.
I mean, technically,
Alright.
if you can figure out how to get the Air Jordans, you could. But at this point, whether you like it or not,
I don't believe any of us could even jump 5 feet in the air.
It's 3 plus your strength modifier.
No, I'm talking about in real life.
Oh yeah. No.
Oh, yeah,
No.
No way.
No
No.
way.
D&D physics is nuts.
Well, being straight 10s is a normal person.
Yeah, it's true. So 3 feet in the
Yep.
air is kind of reasonable.
right.
just no
which
one's
is,
character.
Well, 3 feet's about half of our height. I mean, that
But
makes
like,
sense.
yeah, You could do
Yeah,
that.
but if you crouch down and jump, you can probably jump 3 feet.
Yeah.
Maybe. I can look this up if we really care.
Look up what? How high people can jump?
Yeah, like what's the average vertical jump?
Look, I know
12 to 16 inches. That's not good.
Wait, what? That's what that.
I call
Yeah.
bullshit.
Maybe that's without bending your legs
Yeah,
up
that's probably
against
just
your
like a
chest.
regular jump as opposed to like trying to jump real high. I mean,
Oh yeah, this is one where you jump from a standstill position.
yeah.
I see.
So not like a running leap where you put your legs
No,
high
no,
into
no.
the air.
That's no slam dunk.
No.
Okay. Oh. Damn you. Damn you, Drez.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Alright, shall we go on to figuring out what killed your brother?
Aye, I'm ready.
All right.
I'm ready to.
Where are you going?
There's a crate over here and I wanted to. It's fine. I'm back.
Okay. So we need to pile into these rooms here. Okay. Lauren Morin is going to
What?
cram in.
Nothing.
Did you make that sound intentionally so that
I'm
you
gonna
would?
be in this car. Good luck, Drez.
That's a death fart.
Skidder
too,
closes
because
the
I was
door.
down from 1 health.
I grew up in a swamp.
It smells like home.
This is the most comfortable I've ever been.
You try controlling an ogre's bowels. It's like the cerebral cortex doesn't have the ability to do it. Ogres can do 2 things: smash and fart.
All right. So
And get face
gonna
tattoos, apparently.
insert the keys.
And so you insert the keys, and I'm going to copy the entire party. Actually, yes.
Ruh-roh. That's not a good sign.
Well,
It's a good
we're
sign
like going
for
into another
stopping
dimensional,
as soon as we go
like
into the next
existence
area,
thing,
I guess.
or it's like an illusion. I don't know.
Yep. So you guys.
1, 2, and 3.
We just spawned directly
We
into a
are
Sarlacc
the
pit.
keys.
Chrono Trigger style.
Yeah, so I'm going to be totally honest.
This area was not planned yet.
No, it is. It is. I just
Oh.
I've planned it in the laziest way possible. I just inverted all of the colors on the train.
I was gonna say, look at this
Oh
nega
my
train.
God.
And I've been personally, while I'm working on it, titling it the Inverse Express. And so you guys are still in the rooms, but everything apart from the beds, the dressers, and the carpeting, just immediately just flips.
What about the fart smell?
Fart smells like daisies. It's weird.
Whoa, what?
Weird.
No.
You no longer feel at home, Drez. Roll for existential crises. But so you guys can see out the window just this black void. Like you originally thought the astral plane. Wow, that is a
As a hefty
that's a
existential crisis.
hell of an exes. I mean, you're in the 50th percentile upper end. That's not bad.
Yeah.
But so outside the train, it is just black void. In fact, you're not really sure if there's even anything out there, or if it's just emptiness. With the astral plane, it's kind of like stars and like colorful shit. This is like nothing. Like nothing exists but this train here.
Ew.
Huh.
And everything smells of smoke.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Uh-oh.
Aren't we gonna be in trouble if Gelato just wakes back up and gets back on the train?
She is unconscious. Like, she's gonna be out for days. Without,
It's a
like,
good thing
a
we
medical intervention, right? Like, that's pretty... I'm pretty sure that's
Yeah,
the
when
case.
you're brought to exactly 0 HP by a fall, you don't really wake up from that. She's stable.
It's a good thing that we left an unattended, unconscious woman in the desert.
Well,
Well,
the
she's
battle wagon,
in the wagon.
the battle wagon's air conditioned. Or
That's nice.
more per se, gelato is air conditioned and it helps. Anyway, she knew what she was getting into. She's going to the plane of fire. It's the worms that'll kill her. Anyway, so you guys are here.
All right. What happens? Can we go through the door now?
Yeah, you can go through the door.
Okay.
So you slide the door
Oh.
open, and it is just odd. It is like this. It's like porcelain. Everything is just kind of this like, or plastic maybe. It's this like weird smooth surface. There's no dust. There's no grit. There's no grime. There's no damage.
Wow, Brungren, who crafted this?
This train's been around probably longer than the elemental plane of Earth. This thing is timeless. Literally, I think.
Wow.
What?
Is this
So when I
genie
said
magic?
this, no, this is well before this. When I said this position was for life, I mean I came here for this. I don't give a rat's ass about the rest of the train. This is my life's work.
Wow, this is
So
really weird
everyone in the
looking.
elemental plane of Earth just aspires to one day conduct this
What?
ancient
No,
artifact?
just me. I didn't even know about this until year 10. At first, this was a grunt job. I hated it. Then I realized. Then once we were tasked to transport something in the vault, and that's when I learned. That's when I learned there was this, and then that gave my life some meaning.
You'll have to ignore her. She's from some kind of hive mind society.
Hey, we're not a hive mind.
I mean, they're fish people. I get you.
It's just a society that single-handedly pursues one purpose as a whole. But no, you're not like a collective or anything.
And so the Reginald is out of the bag. The team is back together, and they're all. I guess they've all found themselves on the Inverse Express. But what awaits them in the cold and empty halls of this phantom train? Well, find out next time on Dungeons and Dragons: Grave of Man.